5,400 day Minecraft Hardcore World on my Nintendo Switch. We're not on the Xbox. Um, we're not on the Xbox today. We're on the Switch. We're going to be touring my Hardcore World. I made this world in 2021. Uh, I was able to keep a save file. The save file is not hardcore, it is survival because I wanted to make sure I had a backup in case something went wrong. Hey baby. So, with that, it will be survival, but this was all done in hardcore, if that makes sense. The backup save file that I got is not hardcore, but it is everything that I did on that hardcore world. So just bear with me. No, I don't want to go to the marketplace. Um, this whole thing will be a tour. When the tour is done, I'm going to be getting off of the stream. That was what today's stream was. Friday, and if plans change, I'll do it differently. But Friday, we will be doing part 5 of the hardcore world on my Xbox. Boom. Here's the backup file. I have 2 of them. Look what an enemy become. I let you get too close. Alright, we're gonna load on. We're loading in. This world's gonna be extremely laggy because I used to have a ton of add-ons on here. And then I took them all off because I didn't like them. This is my 5,400 day Minecraft hardcore world that I had on my Nintendo Switch. I hope you guys enjoy. If you like it, you can come back for more streams. I stream on Fridays, Saturdays, sometimes days in the week. It depends on what days in the week. 100% on Fridays and Saturdays. If I don't have something going on. So typically Friday, Saturday, and sometimes in the week. So if it ever loads. Yeah, it's gonna take a while because this world is very, very, very heavily added onto. There we go. Oh, let's go. Minecraft got an update. I didn't know that. Well, that's nice. Now we have spears in the game. We're gonna have to 100% go check that out on the hardcore world. Whenever we get back to that, we're gonna definitely be checking that out. I want a spear. I've been waiting for this drop. We're getting a spear whenever we... You're playing Fortnite? Nice. I'm going to share this to some people. Alright, we're back. So we spawned in the nether. Now we gotta wait. So, we are on... Oh no, I was wrong. Day 5,211. I had that mixed up. My bad. 5,200 days. I let you get too close. I fall in love. Look at that energy go. I let you get too close. I let you get too close. Let me get my downfall. And I fell in love. Look at them let me become. I let you get too close. Alright, y'all, we're finna go back to the open. Yo, what's up, Bryson? Bryson, so first off, let me tell you, because I don't think you were here for it. This is my save file of the game. It is not hardcore because I had a backup, and I didn't have a backup for hardcore, but it's my survival backup. It's 5,211 days. I forgot. I didn't know. I thought it was 5,400. I haven't played on this world in months. I have a finished project on here that I didn't do either. Yeah, I haven't been on this world in about 6 months. I made this world in 2021. I literally get on every couple months, dude. I don't play this world at all that much anymore. We're gonna start off by going over here to the spawn. We're just gonna good lord. Alright. The switch sucks, everybody. This is my spawn. I made a spawn. I put it at exactly back in my day. Okay, now hold on. This is the spawn. This is the exact block that I spawned on in the game. This red beacon, I turned it into one. Around it, there's a ton of stuff, like a bunch of starter kits. And then the shulkers, hold up. The shulkers have compasses that lead to different locations on my map. There's 2 right there. There's 1 in that direction we'll go check out later. But, to start off, this is the spawn. I have every wood type other than pale oak, because I put a little bit of pale oak in there when it came out, whenever I didn't really play this world. I just did that for like a couple minutes after I found a pale garden. And I decorated this probably in like 2023. I stopped playing this world in 2024. Around it is bamboo. And then that's the down point. Alright, so I'm going to start off. Someone I've seen before. This is, I think it's the same one. I don't remember. We're going to start off with my mob farm that I built very early on in the game that I came back and decorated on a different day. This thing is one of the original monuments that I had, and I decided to decorate it and give it its own little village. I think it still has drops in it. Hold on. Yes, it does. It still actually has stuff in it. Wow. This is the filtration system. It's got an enchanting table. It's got everything you need. It's got a bed. It's got that up there to go check on things and check for maintenance. Oh, wow. See? Stuff's already spawning. I don't have any copper items in this game yet, so let's... Alright, each house has one of the mobs. This one's for creeper drops. This one's for zombie drops. This one's for skeleton drops. And this one's for spiders. Each lectern tells you about the area and the location. And then next up, we're going to go down this path. This is my first... I have one of every beacon. This is the gold one. Over here, we have my original pumpkin and melon farm. This area is very old. This is the area that I started in, that I came back through and was decorating through. So most of this stuff in the middle that you see was originally here, and I haven't moved because it's nostalgic. Like this. This is slightly destroyed. But this is the original pumpkin and melon farm that I built. And then up here, we have the cow farm, which used to be just a straight wooden fence, but I made it look nicer. We also have the wheat farm, which I did the same thing to. This is my original starter house, which used to be 1 story, but it's now 4 stories and has a basement and an attic. I basically turned it into a very nice house. This used to be, like I said, 1 story, didn't have a roof. But now we have that. I have not played with these controls in a while. Enchanting room. Little room in here. And then the attic. We have Mr. Pickle, Blue, and Spike. Here's the map of my overworld of everything that I mainly did. There's some stuff off in the distance, but this is the general area. Each map is 128 by 128, and this is the map for almost everything I've done in the overworld, which is insane. So over here's my original enchanting table. We have nether wart with some, what are they called? The nether portal. My villager trading hall, which again used to be 1 story, but I expanded to be like 5, I think. It has every single possible trade, every single possible type of trade that you can get. It has every single type of trading villager, so I have every single, like I have all the stonemasons, we have cartographers, librarians, farmers, everything. So fully flushed out, fully master level, all of them. Villager trading hall. Over here, we have my original cave base. I made a cave base whenever I first had the world and we spawned in. Before we made the house over there, this was a cave base. And now it looks really nice and decorated. We have all of this. This is what I've done to this place. And behind here, secret trap door. I actually need to come back through and add this. I don't have the newest ones. We have every armor trim in here, but I haven't updated this place since the original 16 came out. The original 16 armor trims. I don't have any of the new ones. That is that. Oh wait, hold up. I don't like flying around at night. The giant hardcore heart. Alright, over here we have every single rideable animal. We have Mayonnaise, the diamond stallion. We have Humpy, the camel. We have Jack, the donkey. No, we have Kong, the donkey, my bad. Bacon. Yo, what's up, Braden? What's good, dude? We have Jack. These are all the rideable mobs. We have skeleton horses, llamas, and a sniffer. Alright, over here we have the original farm that I made back on day, like, first 100 days. And this has now been completed since then. We have every sheep color. I have every crop farm. I have a little area for all my pet sheep. We have mushrooms. I have every sheep named. Upstairs we have an automatic egg farm with pods to make it look more like a farm. And then I think behind here we have cows. And then from there, like I said, every crop. A pathway leading to my iron farm. Congrats on, thank you, man. We're almost at 600 actually. Like, dude, it's been 2 days. I'm almost at 600. That's insane. The last short that I had got 70 subscribers. This is my iron farm with iron beacons going fully around it with clumps of iron. And it's fully decorated, nicely detailed. It produces plenty of iron. You can go inside the castle. There's decorations inside, and then it goes all the way around the wall. 650. Nah, it's Christmas. Christmas. I don't like calling it Christmas. I don't like calling it Xmas. It just feels disrespectful in my opinion. Like, for me personally. Because, you know, my channel, considering what my channel is, it's just irrelevant. But I'm just, What 2 numbers? Nah, that's good, man. We have a full netherite beacon. This took several hundred Minecraft days. And I didn't like it. Several hundred days. How long did this take? Okay, this was an ongoing project between... No, you can say them. No, I won't take away your powers. Just say them whatever they are. This took ongoing, on and off, just doing little bits here and there between day 500 and day 4,500. And I was barely even... I wasn't grinding this thing. I was taking it as slow as possible.
I'll be back.
Alright. Yes, sir. And over here, we're going to start with the back end of this area. We have this lighthouse that I built. Okay, makes sense. When is Moonbryon getting back from PSA? Probably late next year. Rayquaza is probably gonna come back the end of next year, because they said they're having a delay on it, a lot of stuff. We have this secret redstone contraption that leads down to my snow farm with a snowman named Golem. And it closes off by itself. Alright. Next up, across from here, we have... I decorated my rivers, and I flushed all my rivers out going out from my area. All the 4 rivers going out, because it's 4 rivers, are all fully decorated and flushed out. We have my iron beacon on this bridge leading over. This is my flower farm. You're almost at 150? Nice, man. Congratulations, dude. I hope you get to 200. Alright, the flower farm, which is nicely decorated at the top with some leaves. Upstairs, all the 2 flower talls. All the 2 tall flowers. And then the final one is all the storage with a nice decorated top. Trying to speed this up as fast as possible so we can get this out of the way, so I can maybe do some time on the other world if I have enough. Alright. Up there is the giant hardcore heart. I've said that before, but for anyone new, that's what that is. This is a bee farm. This is my greenhouse that I built, custom made. Fully decorated. 3 stories tall. I'll show you all the other ones. This is for the ones that are making honey, and this one's for the ones that I can't let the smoke out. The smoke gets out of here. 200 subs before 2026. All right, Batman. You got about 20 days. You have about 21 days. All right. Next up, everybody, we have. Oh, there's this bridge that leads across. I've decorated all my bridges. We have another bridge right here. And this one leads across to my tree farm. This is a fully custom-made tree. Fully decorated. I kind of let it overgrow a little bit. I need to fix that up. This tree right here is home to my tree farm. What do y'all think about it? This giant tree that I built. This was my first ever custom tree. I have a couple more custom trees throughout the world, but this was my first custom tree. I had never built one before. On the inside, we have the tree farm. There's the top decorated. There's the outside exterior. There's all the storage on the sides for all the different wood types. And then down below is the collection system for the wood farm. I don't think there's anything in there right now. No, there is not. But each thing goes out to a storage area of each different... I have every kind of wood and plank. We have them all. But yeah, that's the wood farm. Over here we have my gunpowder farm, my firework factory, which speaking of, I need to grab plenty because we have a tour. This is the exterior. It's a tiny little farm that's really efficient. It has gotten me all of my fireworks. They die in here. All the gunpowder and stuff will get transported by hoppers. Same with the sugar cane. leading down to this automatic crafter system, which then turns it all into fireworks, which then are sorted into these, which I have plenty of. Like, I have double chests of these things. Oh, you're in band? You're in band? I'm trying to get in band to do keyboard. No choir? Okay. What school do you go to? There's my diamond beacon over there, by the way. I fell in love. Yeah, no, I have no clue where that's at. Good Lord. Yeah, you must be out somewhere else. I don't know I don't know where that is. But, alright. This giant hole I dug by hand. I dug this giant hole by hand and collected all the resources. With a 6 beacon system. Over here is where all of the stone items were held. This whole thing is almost full. Across from all the wood items that I got from the trees and everything, and it's barely full. There wasn't that much. What school do you go to? I got op high school. I won't say that much information, but that's that one I can say. I'm gonna try and do band. We have water elevator systems that help me get down, and this one is to get back up. No, this one's to go down. This one is a ladder. Okay, this is a ladder. This is a chute to drop, and this is for the coming back up. We're gonna go down. And boom. Alright, each section going up has 3 XP farms. One for zombies, one for skeletons, and one for spiders. Down here we have my automatic storage system, which has every other item that I don't sort in anything else. They have literally every other item in the game except for the things that don't... Everything that doesn't have a place that is not sorted. This is Pumpkin, my dog. Each of these shulkers are connected up below by hoppers that then take all the items I place them down into, and they lead all up to these chests, which then get sorted out across all these other chests. Each thing... This is fully down to bedrock, and I have stained glass covering it. Up here we have this automatic flying machine, tunnel bore, which mines, and I use this one for the other ores, which is why it's not at diamond level. And then down here we have the one that I made for diamonds. I decorated the floors for the most part, but after that I stopped, because then we're just going to keep destroying stuff. Over here I have a bed. This is the main bed that I use, because I'm down here a lot. Alright, whenever I was playing. Alright. That is the storage system. Not the storage system. That is my giant crater that I dug. With pickaxes and shovels. Let's get back out. Alright. And that is the giant hole. Here is the top-down view. With a nice trim going all the way around with the houses. Alrighty. So starting right here from the main area of my base that I originally had, we have a small little wheat field. We have the main house that I live in. I'll show you that in a minute. It's over there somewhere. This is where we put all of our... This was the original storage system for the ores. I still have a lot of them to this day. Is anyone else in chat? Yeah, there's 2 other people. They're just not talking. I don't know why. I'm waiting for my friend Jaquavius to get here. Here's a bunch of stuff that I had left over. a stack or so of diamond blocks. Plenty of ores. Yeah, we had ores on ores on ores. Water fountain that I made, first water fountain. A small fishing dock that then is a custom lake. This was all around me. Hey, baby. This all around me was just dirt and stuff, and then I turned it into a lake. With all of these things around it, surrounding it, with my custom-made palm trees, which look kind of crappy. But they are custom-made palm trees. I tried to make palm trees when I was a bit younger. It's okay. And inside are my friends. We have Mr. Big Nose and Mrs. Big Nose. The sad thing that happened with them was they had a son, and he drowned in this lake. I had him. There's a story behind these people. They're simple villagers. No, that's my girlfriend. That's not Jaquavius. Oh wait, Jaquavius, what's up, dude? Bro, you've missed like half of the tour. Hey, Jaquavius, I'll show you a good bit of it whenever I'm done showing this off. I'll fly up in the air and show you what we've already done. Real quickly. I'll show you that. But yeah, their son died, so I made a grave for him somewhere. Alright, Jaquavius, this is the world so far. We've done everything over here. We've done that over here. Here. This is my spawn. I made this. Everything here is custom made. No Lightmatica. You can't do that on Switch. This is all block by block, hand placed. If it loads. Alright, here's my spawn area. This is where we spawn. Part 1 of Black Randomizer. Nice. This is the spawn. Over here is the mob farm village. Oh, okay. That's okay. This is the farm. And Jaquavius, this right here is my iron farm, this castle. Over here was just some other typical farms. There's a giant hardcore heart in the sky. Let it load. Alright, boom. There's this windmill. There's a lighthouse, if I get it to load. There's all that extra stuff in the middle, which was all my extra stuff. You know, the typical enchant, villager trading hall, enchanting table. This world, several thousand hours. Just on this Minecraft world, whenever I was playing the game like reckless. This is my windmill farm. It's currently loading. That's my greenhouse. That is for my bees. How much time? Yeah, several thousand hours, dude. This world was made in 2021. Over time, I've upgraded it. The custom tree. My first ever custom tree. Ah, the giant hole that I dug by hand. You can't even see the bottom. That's how far down it goes. The fishing area that we just did, and now you're back up to speed. Alright. We're gonna cut the corners and get over here. Dude, I didn't get off of Minecraft whenever I was like 12, dude. 11, 12, didn't get off. This is my smelting village. Automatic smelting systems all over the place. Tons of linked up redstone mechanisms. In here is another just simple redstone. These things take like 2 seconds to build. Over here we have an automatic chicken farm for cooked chicken. Nope, wrong one. This is storage building. Oh, the rest of them are down here. This was the area for all the smelting and items like that. We have an automatic cactus farm for XP farm reasons. Then we have the automatic chicken farm. Chickens are somewhere else. You can hear them if you have... Yeah, see, they're in there. This is my automatic bamboo farm. Which, when we go down there, it has an automatic system set up to where you can automatically collect it all. Hey, you remember that one stream you said you were going to give me? Yeah, I got you, man. I'm sorry. I forgot to do it. I'm going to do that, man. I'm sorry. I forgot about it. I got you. Ow. This is the automatic system that is collecting all the bamboo from underneath. Oh, yeah, we got bamboo for days. Oh, we got double chests. Oh, we have double chests. The whole thing is almost overflowing. This whole thing is almost overflowing with stuff. Lord have mercy. Oh, by the way, I'll give you guys a shout out on one of my videos. I just hope you guys will hear me. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you, Jaquavius. Alright, that was the smelting village. By the way, all these rivers are decorated. Next is this area of this is my mansion. This is the mansion that I live in. This thing right here, this whole area is my living area. I live in this area. Let's get started. This is my living quarters. Emerald Beacon. A butcher area for all the animals I kill. Because I'll show you why in a minute. Luxurious. This was my best fountain I ever made. Nice big fountain in the middle. Giant Olympic swimming pool. Flower beds everywhere. There's a bunch of crop farms on the sides. We have 3 different crop farms with flower beds going everywhere. I'll give y'all a tour inside my mansion in a second. Animal, all types. Alright, inside the mansion, we have double bedrooms. We have a brewery for all the potion making. We have a smeltery for all the smelting. I have my living room, which is down here, with all my living quarters. We have diamond armor set up everywhere. Little storage right there. Just some hallways leading you upstairs to the next layer. We have some armor, the armor area. In the middle, we have more brewery with all of my dragon heads. Down here's more storage. Again, more storage. Just some balconies to the sides. Oh, in here, we have my ancient pot area. Not Druck. The armory, like always, like I said. This side is my valuable room. And then this side is explosives. Dang, that chat is growing a little because there was just 2 people, then it quickly went up to 5. I swear, it's the longer I stream, the more people join. We have a live creeper in here. Yes, I put a live creeper in my house. With TNT going everywhere. Live creeper. He is alive. That is a living creeper. I name tagged him and everything. 1 flint and steel and we're cooked. Upstairs, more balconies. And then inside, we have a compost area for crafting and flowers. And then my attic is my storage. That is my mansion area. That is where I live. Alrighty, next up. We have my armor trim area. Yeah, we have my armor trim area. These are all the armor trims as like a village. So we just have a ton of houses full of them. They're all just fully decked out with smithing areas and stuff. In here is the main house of this place. You have all this stuff. All of these here too. And then upstairs... No, please don't. No. Alright. Then up here we have another balcony. And then in here it's the exact same thing. So this whole thing is pretty self-explanatory. It's all nicely decorated with the theme. Hey, everybody, I want your attention for this because I think this is going to make you all blown away. Everybody pay attention. This project I'm going to show you... Okay, before we start, I want your attention, everybody. This is... This is a little house, right? It looks like a little shack. I built this. And I'm going to show y'all what I built underneath it. What's underneath this... I did all of this for a squid farm. Squids. Just for some black dye. For a squid farm. Everything that's under the back is what I did it for. 300 Minecraft days of work. An underground village. An underground city. This whole thing used to be a cave. This whole thing was barely mined out, and I had to mine out chunks of it if you couldn't tell. And then we fully decorated these tops. Like you can walk up here. You can walk up here. This is a walkable route. There's animals in here. There's villagers in here. There's a custom tree in the middle and a marketplace. There's houses everywhere. They're all fully flourished. They all have interiors. I'll show you. They all have interiors. All of them. I could pick any random house. You know, we're going to pick one randomly over here. They all have interiors. And you want to know what the crazy part is? I did all this for a squid farm. Where's it at? All this for some squid. Where's my first squid farm at? Here's the first squid farm. I don't play too much. Nah. This was all for squids. For freaking squid. You see this? This was all for a squid farm, dog. Boom. All for squids. And then I have a second one across from here. I have a second one in another really big house. I have two of these things. One for the normal ones and one for the glow squids. Oh, and then up there is also fully decorated. All these floors are fully decorated. This is a marketplace. They're all on honey blocks, so they can't get out. Yeah. And then in the corners, they're all decorated. There's a fountain back here. This whole cave is decorated. There's an ore area back here with an enchanting table and a pond. There's a little sheep thing back here. I have returned. What's up? This whole thing is decorated back here with ores. All the corners are full too. Like, I literally did everything. There's pathways and everything. You can come back here. Right here is this. This is a little waterfall. I'll show y'all what that is in a second. Back here's a graveyard for all my pets that died in hardcore. Another sheep manger. This is a wheat farm with some melons. Everything is fully decorated. I have a whole pond back here. There's an entire pond in the back. This is fully decorated. All for a squid farm. I did this all for squids. That was my underground city that I built for squid. Alrighty. Oh, one more thing. I forgot that I didn't get to show you guys. Let me find it. Right here. This is my mine shaft. This is the original mine shaft that I made. And it goes all the way down. It's fully decorated. There's different doors for each level of where all the ores are. This one's for coal and copper. This one's for iron. There should be one on the left. This one leads you to to the underground city. This one's for, I think, this one's for copper too. This one's for diamonds, iron, and copper. And then this one we lead down to the deep slate area. I'll show y'all what else is here in a second. Hold up. Alright. Down here. This will lead you into a cave. A big old cave. I have plans to make another underground city if I want you all to tell me if I should continue this world because I have plans for this area. I want to make a giant custom underground lake. If we do that. But I would need y'all's, like, I'm going to do a post. I'm going to do a poll. I want y'all to decide if I continue this series. This right here is another little area that I'm not really planning on doing anything with other than maybe like a salon. Just some small little dumb ideas. And then down here, all the way down there, a poll, like for like voting, yeah. This also all the way leads down. It's a feature on the, just look it up on the internet, it should tell you, it's very simple. It's a feature whenever you go to your post, you post something. And then on the side to the bottom left, there should be something that lets you pick options. One of them is going to be a poll. Alright guys, here is my unfinished project that I never got to get done. This was all for my family members. This is all what I did this whole thing for all of them. I will not be saying names, but this is all made for them. We made a greenhouse right here, fully flourished and everything. This is another city I did, by the way. This is all these skyscrapers that I built, each having rooms. They're all hotels. These are all giant hotels with a lake in the middle. The back here has a house. All fully decorated with graveyards for my relatives that have passed away. I forgot I did this, man. This really hurts coming back through here. I forgot I did this. Oh my god, all my deceased relative. I have places for them. Man, I kind of miss this world. I really miss this world. But yeah, this is unfinished. Then this right here is completed. This is crap. This is my Halloween inspired city. I did this for Halloween as a Halloween challenge to get this done by the end of October, and I did. It didn't take that long. It took a couple days. It took half the month, but we still got it done with continuous hours of grinding. I'm talking like 4-hour sittings every day. We grinded this. By the way, I did this Halloween city for a slime farm. These 2 power plants have slime in them. They're slime farms. Yo, what's up? What's up, Gabe? It's good, dude. All right, in here is my slime farm. Down here you can see some of it. I'll show y'all. I have a bunch of rare blocks. Every rare block in the game, you can see them spawning down there. You see everything that's spawning? Those are the slimes. That's the slime farm. And then over here, I have flattened area. If I do continue this series, we're going to turn this into a volcano. I'm going to make a volcano biome. If I do. And then we have more flattened land to do more stuff. I have a lot of flattened land out here for projects that I didn't ever get to do. Can't see? Oh, dang. Yeah, but that is the overworld, everybody. That's the overworld. Now I'm going to show you the nether. We're going to go look at the nether. That was my overworld successfully completed. The nether should not take that long, and neither should the end. Alright. Sing it. Bruh. Nah, bruh. I'm not singing the whole song. Alright. I'm not showing that. Actually, yeah, I will. This is my netherite farm. Not netherite farm. I did not say that. By the way, you said my name again. Bro. I don't want them anyways. What's up, Rackety Infuser? What's goody, Rackety? Like, brah. Alright. This is my netherite tunnel bore system that I built. Fully decorated. This tunnel leads down whenever I was blowing up tunnels in the sides from the original netherite for getting some netherite whenever I wanted to get my first set. That's what that's all for. It goes for like 2,000 blocks in that direction. Because I have a lot of netherite items. It just goes for like 2,000 blocks. With just exploded tunnels on the sides. Alright, we're going to go back up. Alright, we're going to come out of here to the side. And I'm going to show y'all my nether. Alright, down here, some flat area I never did anything with. This is my magma cube farm. No, I think this is it my magma cube? No, this is my frog light farm. What's up, Francis? Why don't you make your streams to where people can donate? I mean, I don't have a bank account, which is why I can't. I don't have a bank account. And also, I don't want people giving me money. I feel like, I don't know, I feel wrong for that. I don't want people giving me money. That's why I don't have donations on, because I don't want people giving me money. Yeah, I don't really vibe with people giving me stuff. I don't want them giving me money on streams. That feels weird. Just random people on. I don't want people on the internet giving me their money. I'm not. I'll feel bad. Cause like I'm playing video games. Cause I'm playing video games. I'm not really doing anything that I feel like I should. People, someone should give me money for. This is the lava. This is my lava falls. Fully decked out with campfires. I haven't done anything to deserve. Like I'm just playing video games. That's why I don't really see like. I don't do it either because of the same reasons, man. Yeah, I don't feel like I should be getting some money because I'm playing video games. No. Alright, this is my nether hub. This right here is the nether hub. This is a netherwort farm down below it. This is the main base in my nether. This is my my magma cream farm. Nah, you're good, man. That's the magma cream farm. Down here is my hoglin farm where I'm eating cooked pork chops, which is my main supply. Also, here's my armor and stuff. But I eat pork chops as my main source of food on this world. Down here is all my pork chops. That is I didn't cover that up, by the way. That's just genuine lava. I have leather for days. I have pork chops for days. Up above it, we have my blaze rod farm with live blazes inside. I captured them and put them all in here. And then this is the main farm. This is the blaze farm for blaze rods. This is a small little enchanting area. This leads to nothing back here, and then this leads to my smelting. All the way around my main area of the nether is just covered in lava beams. If you curl around here, if you come through here, come on this side, they're all surrounding, except for what's back there. I'll show y'all what's back there. I'm going to need all y'all's attention again for something, for another build that took me a really, really long time and is also really important. It's very... No, it's okay, man. Oh, yes, Francis, about that AI changed my name a bit. Yeah, he did. Alright, this is my piglin bartering farm. Plenty of trades for, like, years, bro. Alright. Without further ado, this is the majority of my nether. I'll show y'all the last thing, which is a really long project. This is my nether. Up here is a tunnel that leads... This leads up through my... What is it called? Over here we have some of this. This took me a while to make. I had to do a lot of bugs that there was. A lot of bugs and fixes to get this done. Don't ask how long this took. This took way too long. But this is a hole leading to bedrock, or leading to the ceiling of the nether. Alright. Behind here we have, I need everybody's attention. We are going to show you, I'm going to show you one of my favorite projects I've done in this world. This little entrance is custom made as well. You can't really even tell that's the point. It blends in. I had to get all these... Where is the guy? Bruh. I don't know where Tristan's arc is. I don't know where Tristan is anyways. But this is the entrance. We have a gradient going from dark to light blocks. And then this is the tunnel, fully decorated in beacons and wither skeleton skulls. With all of this copper. This is a really expensive tunnel with live wither skeletons inside. Beacons everywhere in this tunnel. Alright, like I said, everybody give me your attention for a second. I just want to show y'all this. I hope y'all have been paying attention for the last whole bit that you've been here. We're going to fly down here. And then it goes at the very end, it goes from a palette of light blocks and then fades from gray into dark blocks and then eventually straight black concrete. I think it's a good gradient. Yeah, I found it for him. Alright, everybody, this is my Wither Skeleton farm. I have covered this was all a chunk of the nether. I had to cover the outside with black concrete all the way around the sides. And then I had to cover the floor with carpets to cover all the stone. And then we have this. This is my Wither... I did this all... I hope you all know I did this all for a Wither Skeleton farm. This is also another one of those cases where I did it over the top just for a simple farm. Yeah, you see all that stuff around it? That's not necessary. You see the middle part? You see that one middle small part in the middle? Yeah, that's the farm. Everything around it was for decoration. Beacons everywhere. We have 3 towers with giant crystals surrounding them. The Wither Skeleton farm up top. He's not doing too good. Alright, y'all. This is the Wither Skeleton farm. And I have gradients on the towers going up. They fade into stuff. Yeah, what's up? What's up, man? Ask me whatever you want. This is for everything. Back here we have the skulls. I don't know what end they're on. Oh yeah, here's all my Wither Skeleton skulls. I'll group them all up. Here's all my Wither Skeleton skulls. Here's all my coal. Just chests of it. Same with the bones. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I really wish I could get you some more subs, dude. I thought that shout-out video might have helped, but it had like 1,200 views and no one came to sub to you. Alright, but that was the nether. That's the entire nether that I've done. We're gonna go look at my end dimension. Alright, everybody. This is the finale of the world. I need the full attention for this, because this is the best thing that you guys are gonna see so far. Everything that you have seen does not come close to the build that I have left. This is the finale of the stream, so please pay attention. Everything you've seen so far is nothing compared to what you're about to witness in my end dimension. So everybody give me a 1, type 1 if you are paying attention, because I really need y'all's focus for this, because this was my longest build in this entire world. I'm gonna show you. Now before we get there, I have transformed my stronghold, like those videos you see where they transform the entrance to their portal, and it's like a giant thing around it, down to the portal. I did that because I thought that was a cool idea. That is also one of the longest builds I've done, but I did that, and I also did something to the end that you probably already know based off of what I just said. It's probably very obvious. It was a trend on the internet. Alright, thank you guys. Alright, again, for everybody, type 1 if you're paying attention. 2 people have already said it. They're locked in. Alright, we are back. Like I said, I do not have that much longer, so I will be able to show y'all the end dimension, and then I'm gonna have to get off stream, but other than that, yeah, we're finna go check this out. Actually, guys, I'm gonna get back on the hardcore world, and we're gonna show a little bit of that, the one on the Xbox. I'm gonna show y'all some of the stuff I've already done. Because, for the people who weren't there, I know a few of y'all didn't get to see, like, part 4. It was a 3.5 hour stream. I did a lot. I need to show y'all what I did in part 4 before we continue part 5, just so y'all get updated. Alright, y'all, it's gonna take a while because this has to load. We are about to head to the stronghold transformation that I did. You gotta go get a shower? Okay, baby. I'll see you in a bit. We gotta go to this part. This is one of my older villages that I came by. This place has already been looted, raided, and everything. There's no villagers here. I kidnapped them all. You will? Okay. Everything is kind of ripped out of place. This is all just decimated. I have done so much to this village that's beyond repair. That's my girlfriend. Alright, y'all. You better get ready. I'm finna show y'all. Y'all see that over there? Yeah, that's just the start. Let it load. This is my end portal. My end portal transformation that I did. I transformed my entire end portal. What y'all think of this? What 1 out of 10? What's this build for y'all? This whole thing right here. That's a village. Hey, y'all see this village? That is a village for scale. If you're comparing the size of this thing, that's a village. Yeah, out of 10. This is my favorite build. Not my favorite. This is my second favorite build. Everything that I've done for the end dimension is my favorite. I love the end dimension builds. They're so nice. I put the most amount of time into the end dimension because it's the most bland dimension. Yeah, but this is my... Oh, yeah, and then look. We come down here. This is all the way going down to the bottom. I decorated it like the Starry Night Sky with little end portal platforms, of course. There's water elevators to get back up. I duplicated the dragon egg several times, like hundreds of times. I have stacks. There's a platform up there. Thank you, bro. Oh, by the way, that's not even... We're not even done. This is... Alright. Everybody that is watching my stream right now, give me a 1 if you are paying attention, because you're finna get your mind blown. You're finna see the best build that I have ever done in my entire Minecraft career. The best one I've done in my entire career. This took me like a very, 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 very large portion of this hardcore world, because this was the last thing I did before I stopped, like, quit playing. I think this took me like 1,000 days to get completely done, because I did this by hand, and I'll tell y'all what you see in a minute. I will explain. Let's go in the end dimension. Everybody, you better be locked in. Everybody hold on to everybody hold on to a chair. All right. You ready? I'm gonna go up and I'm not gonna show y'all my end dimension. What do y'all think about this? Okay, so I will explain what this is. By the way, let me Alright, I'll explain before I give y'all an in-detail tour of this place. This is my end dimension. Okay. Okay, so you guys see how there's not an end dimension? Type 1 if you see that. You saw that, right? Type 1. You didn't see the end island, did you? There's not an end island, correct? Exactly. Wanna know what I did? Take a guess. I want y'all to take a guess at what I did. Take a guess at what I did to the island. Take a guess at where the island went. I mined the freaking island. I didn't mine the entire thing because that would have taken years. I mined about half the island to keep all the blocks. The rest of it I TNT'd, but I mined with pickaxes half of the island and kept the blocks. This is all my diamonds back here. Like, this is where all the diamonds that I had went other than the diamond beacon. We have all these diamond beacons back here. All my diamond beacons. Alright, let's get started with the tour. So I'm going to start back here. We're going to go up to the front. Yo, Jaquavius, you see this, bro? You see this, right? Alright. I have every forest. Every single forest is in here. We have both the nether forest, we have the regular overworld forest, and we have the end forest, which is the chorus fruit. Yeah, what's the challenge? Alright. In here, I have enchanting tables all around. Enchanting setups everywhere. In here is an Enderman farm, one of many. Down this edge, down this tunnel, I have a chorus fruit farm, which I have to redo and replenish. I just have to place it all back. This is a chorus fruit farm. That's for the first platform. Over here, hold on a second. No, I can't do challenges like that. I gotta do this. Alright, but look. Then we have my next Enderman farm. Alright, this is the other Enderman farm that I have. With dual system beacons on the sides. Alright. Again, we decorated all the outside edges. I got all 20 gateways. We decorated them all. I decorated all the pillars. On the tops of every pillar is decorated. The tops of them all are decorated. Above it, we have a shulker farm for shulker boxes. That's a shulker farm in the middle. Above it's the hardcore heart. To this side over here with the gold beacons, I have where I stored all of my chorus fruit. Or not my chorus fruit, all of my end stone. So I mined about half the island up. This is full of end stone shulker boxes. Like 7 of these are full of it. Like not even like 7, somewhere between 7 and 10. Just full of shulker boxes, double chest shulker boxes of that. And then on the spawn platform, which I made look like an alien invader ship, down below in the waters, I have this for sand duplication system. On both sides, this is the map, by the way. You can't join my game. This is the map. Listen, everybody, this build is so large that all the spawn platforms on the edges are completely not on the map. Like they're gone. They're just off. Like they go that far out. You can see bits of them, but for the most part they extend off the map. Alright, that was my end dimension. Let me give y'all one real quick close up from high up view of my end dimension. Alright, finally. Give me a rating. What is this entire build out of 10? All the side platforms, all of the way, this is all one build. All of this in the middle, all of this is just one big build. This whole thing is one entire piece. This was all for this was all for my my end island transformation. All right, everybody. That was the tour of my 5,000. Let me restate this: 5,200 plus day hardcore world. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you Friday for the next stream. We will be going over. I'm tired and I need to go to bed. Not go to bed, but I'm tired. I need to get off the game. I got some stuff to do, some people to talk to. I will see you guys Friday for the next stream. Thank you, Braden. I will see y'all for the next stream. I gotta go to bed. I need time to get ready for school in the morning. And it was nice having a stream. I will see y'all Friday. We will be continuing the series of hardcore on my Xbox will be continued. We will start doing that Friday, part 5. Y'all get ready for part 5. I got you, bro. I got you. I'll get you a shout out right after this before I go to bed. I'll get you a shout out. Alright. You're welcome, dude. That was the tour of my 5,200 plus day Minecraft hardcore world that I had 2021. Thousands of hours of work. About 4 years, not 4 years, but about 3 to 4 years of playing throughout those years. Playing this world. This is by far my best Minecraft world I've ever made. I still have so many unfinished projects that I wanted to do, but I might do a poll and see if we should continue this series as a part-time series, going with the other one. But yeah, we all got school in the morning, so I can't be up super late. But Friday it'll be a late night stream. I have nothing to do Saturday, but Friday we will have a late stream. It'll be a long stream. We're going to be continuing part 5 of my hardcore series on my Xbox. So without further ado, we will stand on my spawning platform. And that is all for this hardcore. That is all for the hardcore world. I might continue this series, but I'm going to need y'all to tell me if I should. I'll do a poll. But anyways, thank you all for coming by. Thank you all for being here and supporting my streams. I appreciate each and every one of you that supports me. Thank y'all for being part of my small community that I've built over time with streaming. Got about 7 or 8 people. Y'all all support me. Y'all are all in my stream. Y'all are in my streams all the time. Y'all are always there. Thank you, Jaquavius. Y'all are always in my streams. Y'all always support. Y'all always chat. I thank you all, each and every one of you. Almost 600, man. We're almost there. So thank you all for the support. I'll see y'all in the next stream. And y'all have a great night. I'll see y'all Friday. Alright, peace.